Welcome back. This is Hampooch, and this is the Catacombs level of Far Cry. I actually like this level quite a bit. It is, as I mentioned before, this level reminds me quite a bit of Far Cry 3, and their underground kind of ruins and bunkers, and the weird kind of mystical part of Far Cry 3, I guess. The unexplained ruins. Anyways, enough of Far Cry 3. Here is the nerve gas that was mentioned by Doyle in the previous episode.
What is this stuff? My lungs are on fire.
Stay clear of the nerve agent. You can destroy the containers to disperse the gas, but don't get near the fumes.
That sounds like the exact opposite of what we would want to do, Doyle. And the fact that you breathed in even a little bit, Jack, means you're probably dead. I mean, nerve gas, it's called nerve gas for a reason, because it just completely fucks up your nervous system and you pretty much die in a very horrible way. So, congratulations, Jack. You're just a big dumb oaf. Anyways, the nerve gas containers in this level, there's a bunch of them just spread out all over the place. They're not real a hazard. We don't have to do anything with them. We can blow them up, and they will kill us or Trigen that are nearby. But like I said, they're not really that handy. They're more of a nuisance.
This looks like it. Okay, Doyle, I've got the PDA. Now what?
Right. Here are the coordinates for the mobile uplink.
So that is Doyle's dead friend who had the PDA. And on we go. I'm actually using the shotgun for a bit, because I don't really have any ammo for anything else. So we got a dumb fat boy in tight hallways. This could be either good or terrible, because they can kill themselves easily with rockets against walls. But then again, splash damage can easily murder us too. I got pretty lucky in fighting this guy, although this was a few attempts. Not this enemy in specific, but I did keep dying to a lot of shit just before the next checkpoint. And these containers have very deceptive explosion radiuses. So I'm pretty wary of them now, and I try and destroy them from far away.
This place is crawling with Trigens.
It's very astute of you, Jack. You're very observant. This place is crawling with Trigens. I hate saying that word, the plural. It just sounds weird. It should just be Trigen, not an S. But whatever. So here I'm kind of very paranoid, as I just said, because this stupid nerve gas container killed me before, and I thought I was far enough away, but apparently I wasn't.
You hear something?
This room is pretty dangerous, this one coming up here. It has quite a few of these lab technician mercenaries. I don't even know what to call them. I guess they're mercenaries, but they're like in hazmat suits. We saw these guys a little bit in a few previous episodes inside the facilities, and as far as I know, there wasn't any nerve gas in those facilities. So I thought they were just scientists, but I guess they're supposed to be mercenaries that were handling the nerve gas? Whatever. They're very, very dangerous. Their armor is shit, obviously, but they do quite a bit of damage and they're very accurate. And they have P90s, so they're easy to kill me. That helicopter's noise. Ugh. I guess their armor isn't too bad, because that one took a bit. So I ran back to get some more grenades and a health pickup that was at the body of the guy that I got the PDA from. So there's little stashes of like 2 health packs at a time, and like a ton of grenades in some of these little stashes. So I just went back to refill. Now we can move on. This room is quite dangerous. It's kind of a little chaotic war zone in there. A bunch of Trigen and a bunch of mercenaries. It gets messy. Thankfully, I managed to clear it out without too much trouble. Oh. What? What? Maybe if I move him so it looks like they're fighting, nobody will notice.
Jack, I'm tracking Crow's signal near you. Keep an eye out for him. He seems to be heading in your direction.
We're not going to talk about that again.
Okay, Jack. You should be able to get down the river by boat pretty fast. The mobile uplink is downriver, and I don't think you want to swim.
So now we're in the swamp. I believe this is technically called the river level. It's basically a big swamp. I like it. I used to hate it, but I actually had a pretty good run this time around, so I don't mind it now, because things went in my favor. I am happy for that. It can be kind of a bitch, because it is pretty open, but because it's a river, obviously, it's a little more linear than some of the gigantic open maps. We're heading in a set direction, so it's pretty much a valley. The only real tricky parts can be when you're on the boat. You get a, well, you don't have to take a boat, but there's just a lot of helicopters in this level, and there's a lot of rocket snipers, as we will see.
Jack, the mercs are searching the river. Be careful. Some of their best are out there looking for you.
Some of their best, he says. Ha! There is quite a bit of sped up sections here, just because there's a lot of travel time in this this river, and it's not all that interesting. So I do apologize if that bothers you, but it is a necessity. This is one of the reasons why I didn't actually think this game would make an enjoyable LP to begin with, just because I knew the maps were huge, and I figured it would be very boring for a lot of it. But I think I've found a reasonable way to manage that. So here we go. We hop on our first little dinghy. And as much as I talk about Far Cry 3, I think this level really reminds me of Far Cry 2. It reminds me of the river in Far Cry 2, or just the rivers that you could traverse quite a bit. Not that that's a good thing, because in general I just really dislike Far Cry 2. Now I just need to get the fuck away. I didn't mean to land on this little land here, but we're getting the fuck out of here. I thought I was dead for sure, but nope. There's, I believe, our first rocket sniper. I don't even know what the hell he's standing on. It's just this big platform in the middle of nowhere. And that log falls down. It's supposed to really stop you. You're supposed to be on a boat, just going full speed ahead, and then that log either falls on you, or just trips up your boat. And I had forgotten these guys are right beside me here, so I was wondering who was shooting me. I was confused as hell. And there's a bunch of angry men. Rampant City! So we're trying that again. It's a much more efficient way. Just zooming on by. One of the problems with this level, because it's generally designed to be on a boat, and that means you travel quite fast, it means the checkpoints are very far away, or some of them can be. So here, I think I'm doing pretty well. I cleared it all out. I was looking for a health pack, or armor, and then I realized I had no stamina, so I couldn't jump over that tiny little gap. And because I had no stamina, I drowned in that very shallow water. I feel like a toddler who just fell in a swimming pool. That was very embarrassing. Now I'm pushing my boat inch at a time, trying to get it over this stupid bridge. And this checkpoint right here, this little section coming up, can be quite a bitch. There's a rocket sniper on that bridge. There's a helicopter right behind us. There is two guys on two separate turrets, one above and one to our left in the ruins there. It's just a lot of guys here, and it's easy enough to get past that. But there is just turret after turret, and there's like another helicopter. There's just endless amount of guys. And here's me just showing off just how stupid and annoying this rocket sniper can be. There's a guy on a turret right there, and this guy that I'm shooting at, yeah, he shot me from that far away. And they can basically shoot two rockets before the first one can reach you. With their pinpoint accuracy. So I've cleared that out. I've gotten past that part. I'm at the other helicopter. And it runs away like a pussy. I was hoping to shoot it down, but whatever. continuing on. This gun that I have in my hand here is a kind of new gun. I could have got it last episode, but I didn't. I picked it up sometime this episode, I don't know when. It's alright. It uses the same kind of ammo as... Ooh, I want to say the assault rifle.
You should be close to the uplink. It's just a little ways off the river itself. There should be a path. Be careful though. It looks like you can't just stroll in there.
Fuck you, Doyle. I will just stroll in there. And that is exactly what I did. I was so surprised that I survived this. I knew there was a checkpoint right ahead, and that's all I was aiming for. Like, fuck it, I don't care. I just want to get to this
Crow is
checkpoint.
right on top of your position. I'd suggest taking him out before he gets to the uplink and calls in reinforcements. Of course, if you want more guys shooting at you, that's your call.
Oh, you and your sassiness. So yeah, the only reason I picked up this gun, I mean, it is very nice, but I mostly just needed it because I didn't have ammo for anything. In the catacombs is where I think I got it, or a little before that. No, I think it was the catacombs. Anyways, doesn't matter. So, Crow, round 2. I don't know how he survived. Doyle said he was shark food. Obviously he wasn't.
You hear something? There he is!
There he is, the man himself. So I didn't even notice how little my health was at this point. And there's a lot of guys down there, and they are all pretty accurate. So is Crow. No idea what that explosion was, because that wasn't my grenade. But I'll take it. This was super lucky of me to just survive this. And I threw down a gas grenade, or a smoke grenade by accident. I thought it was a flashbang, but smoke grenades are useless. So in the end, I realized I have rockets still. And they rock. And that was it. Crow's dead. But there's still other guys alive, so I can't rest easy yet. I believe there's still guys behind me, like, still trying to chase after me, so... I need to kill these assholes and just move on as quick as I can. Because I haven't hit a checkpoint yet.
Cole! Come in, Cole! What the devil's going on there? Report! Report!
So you're the famous Dr. Krieger.
Who is this? Who am I talking to?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, Jack. You and your attitude. I'm not sure why Krieger couldn't read Crow's bio signs that were negative, I guess, because he's dead.
Okay, Doyle, I'm at the truck.
Connect the PDA to the uplink. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
That didn't sound like Doyle.
Come in, Jack.
Yeah?
I'm on my way to your position. Doyle told me you uploaded the info. That's some good work.
They got Doyle's B-list actor to play that one part again. Just, oh, so weird.
Jack! Bingo. This is the location of the facility where they manufacture the mutagen. It even looks like he has an arming sequence for a tactical nuke in case they had to cover their tracks. Thanks, Crow. You just made this real easy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure this is going to be a lead pipe cinch.
Just keep your eyes on the jungle, Jack.
Now that we've got some time to chat, you can fill me in on a few details.
Krieger was a top researcher at the Defense Department, specialized in genetics
Really?
and protocols for human combat enhancement.
The Trigens.
Right.
Where does the CIA fit in?
Army intelligence busted Krieger for unapproved human testing. He went private sector. So we sent Doyle in as a lab assistant to keep tabs on his work.
So are we here to stop Krieger or save Doyle?
I'm here to keep those creatures from getting off this island. I brought you along because I might just need your help.
So, I'm just along for the ride?
Good boy. Doyle mentioned a mercenary base in this area. Let's pay them a visit.
Jack, Val, I've received a go from the office. They've assessed the situation, and they need you to take out the main compound.
I think there are two sites we need to worry about. An outpost and the main compound itself. If we want to make sure we take both out, we're gonna need to get the nuke.
The nuke? Are you crazy?
Oh, relax. It's got a very small yield. Just enough to destroy the facility without too much collateral damage. Besides, we'll be out of range and upwind by the time it goes off.